Australia.
Take me home, take me home. We got the place to go. Take me home, take me home. We got the place to go.
It's a place I'm lucky enough to call home, but like any place that you spend a lot of time at, it's bittersweet in that some of the best and worst experiences you've had are tied to the location. As we grow older, we largely learn to come to an acceptance of the yin and yang of life and realize that without those trialing experiences, we wouldn't be who we are, and we almost definitely wouldn't have the appreciation for life that only comes from perspectives gained along the journey. Over the past 2 years, I've spent roughly 6 months traveling around my birth country and had some experiences that are hard to put into words. But fortunately, I've managed to capture a small amount of these on camera and will do my best to share the beauty that I've been fortunate enough to experience. Part of the reason I've been able to travel so much over the past few years is that a large portion has been work related. My job is to support people with disabilities in achieving their goals, and one of my clients wanted to take his caravan around Australia. This client has Guillain-Barré syndrome, which has essentially left him paralysed from the neck down. He speaks through a trachea tube, uses supports such as lifters and chairs to get around, and has also developed many of his own techniques through trial and error over the years to live life to the fullest. By the campfire, he told the story of how one day he woke up feeling like he was coming down with the flu. He made his way to work as per usual, and then blank. He woke up from a coma 9 months later, unable to use his muscles to breathe, swallow, or even blink. Some real Black Mirror shit if you think about it. I thought a lot about what it would be like living almost 40 years on this planet as an able-bodied person, having a loving wife and raising a family as a still somewhat young man, and then, all of a sudden, having this thrust upon you. The admirable part is that nearly 40 years later, as a 78-year-old man, he is still experiencing life and making the most of what he has to work with. Meeting people like this gives you perspective on how lucky we truly are to even have an able body. It's a reminder not to take this incredible machine we've been given for granted. It also gives perspective around how much of a privilege it is to be in a condition to help others and make a positive impact in small ways where we can. I'm not trying to be evangelical about it. There are many other ways to gain perspective that don't involve traveling or caring for others that are equally valuable. I'd really love to hear from you in the comments section below how you gained the perspectives you needed to better navigate life. Whether it be through mind-altering psychedelics, sobriety, journaling, or even just having a scenic piss out in nature to clear the mind. Please share your stories below. Speaking of nature, the wildlife in Australia truly is no joke. While it's not exactly equal to the common perspectives I hear from foreigners, that everything is trying to kill you and everyone here is just trying to survive against the numerous deadly creatures and drop bears, it's definitely true that we are spoiled with some pretty unreal wildlife. I've been obsessed with crocodiles for a while. They always seem like the animal closest to a dinosaur. I've now learned that birds are actually the last living dinosaurs, with crocodiles just being close descendants. Spending time up north just furthered my fascination with crocodiles, lurking under muddy water where you have no idea they're even there, hiding excess food in mangroves and riverbanks, allowing it to rot and attract an even more abundant supply of fish that will provide food for a much longer time than the initial catch. They truly are one of Earth's apex predators. So in homage to these creatures, here's a David Attenborough style montage I made from some of the footage I captured spending time in their natural habitat.
This is the biggest of all living reptiles and one of the most feared. If one creature were to be labelled a cold-blooded killer, it would be this: a saltwater crocodile, a monster that can grow to a length of 20 feet, 6 meters, and weigh a ton.
hope you enjoyed the short stories condensed down from months and months of experiences. Life can be a great adventure and journey, and if things aren't going so well right now, just remember that people have literally spent their last moments on Earth being torn to shreds by a crocodile, so it could always be slightly worse. Appreciate you all, and thank you so much to those of you who watched this far. Much love, peace.